In today's video, I'm going to show you 13 kettlebell mistakes you have been doing for a very long time, and I'm going to show you how to correct them. And if you're over 40, 50 or 60 and you want to get strong, fit and lean without going to the gym with a kettlebell only, then download my free ebook. It's in the first link in the description. Grüezi miteinander, Gregory von Lebe hier. Let's waste no time and jump right into these 13 mistakes. All right, mistake number one is a rounded back in the deadlift. The deadlift is one of the most powerful exercises that you can do. And what beginners do wrong is always they are rounding the back. So instead of pushing the hips back and keeping a straight spine, they are bending like this. So correct this by pushing the hips out, chest up, grabbing the bell. Mistake number two is in the row. Now when you row a kettlebell, you're working your biggest back muscle. So that's what it looks like. And the mistake that beginners make is they use their wrist. So they're pulling from the wrist or for the forearm like this. And so if you do this, you don't get that proper pulling mechanism from the big back muscle. So keep the arm straight, and then you just pull the kettlebell close to the hips and back down. Now with mistake number three, in the goblet squat, people are knee dominant. This is what I've seen with beginners all over. So the goblet squat works like this. We're squatting down as deep as possible and back up. Now what beginners do is they think they have to squat with the knees first. So then they push the knees forward like this, and now they stop. Ankles are pulling, I can't go deeper. So you can correct this with a few cues, very simple. You have bell close, chest up, hips back, knees out, and now you sit down into the squat, and you want to focus that you are landing on the heels alongside the middle of your foot. With mistake number four, it is in the lunge. Now, the lunge is what I call a driving exercise. Taking a big step back and stretching the hips, and then stepping back into your original position. Now, beginners make the following mistake. They do step back, but they bend the rear leg. So if you are bending the rear leg, you are essentially doing a split squat. Now that's not a mistake per se if you want to do this exercise, right? But the key with the lunge is, watch this, big step. Now I feel the stretch in the hips, and now the front leg is bending, and now I'm stepping up a staircase. Now with exercise number five, the press. Ooh, the press. It's not that easy, but it's one of the main exercises that you're going to do with kettlebells. So, a lot of mistakes happen here, but let's just focus on the most important one. When you press the bell up, it should look like this. Now, the mistake is that people start pressing like this, moving away, or pressing the bell up instead of the handle. So think about this, you have this straight line, and you wanna follow the shortest distance between 2 points. That is a straight line. So think about pressing the handles with your bone right here with this position. This is how you press the bell up, in a straight line. And if you're wondering what type of kettlebell I'm using, it's the Pro Kettlebell. This bad boy is one of the best kettlebells ever. I use it all the time. And if you want to purchase one, you can get it for 10% off with the link in the description. Number six, we go into ballistics. And ballistics are key when it comes to kettlebells. It's the unique selling point of kettlebell training, because all the other exercises you can do with dumbbells, barbells or whatever, but now we jump into kettlebell territory. So watch this. The deadlift style swing looks like this. And the biggest mistake is pulling from the arms. We are arm dominant creatures. So what we do is this. Watch. And if you do this, you are essentially doing an upright row using the muscles. But you have to focus on the hips and be explosive and keep the arms loose. And now, I'm gonna show you another type of swing. It's called a pendulum swing. And now, if you've never seen this swing, you probably think, all right, what's the mistake if I have never done it before? So the mistake is not doing it. Watch. This is what the pendulum swing looks like. It's softer. So the mistake is thinking that there's only one type of swing. And so the way how you do this swing that I just showed you, the pendulum, is by using knees and hips. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a unique timing mechanism between the knees and the hips. Watch again. Now let's jump into exercise number 8, the clean. The clean is the bigger brother of the swing. And now, instead of just using the hips to pump the weight upwards or forward, we now want to rack the kettlebell to the hips. So that's what it looks like. And biggest mistake is the hand insertion. So bell comes up and it looks like this, right? What you have to learn is to insert your full hand and wrist inside the window of the kettlebell. So then as it comes up, you are spearing the kettlebell, racking it. Now the clean is riddled with mistakes, but this is the key that you want to watch out for. Now, with exercise number 9, the snatch. Now this is the big brother of the clean. And so the issue with the snatch is a couple of things. We have arm dominance. We have problems with the hand insertion. But one of the keys when it comes to the snatch is leverage mechanics. So watch this. When I do a snatch, I use my upper body as leverage. Watch. And one of the key mistakes is when beginners drop the kettlebell, they move with the weight. So now you have this huge distance between the kettlebell and your center of mass, and it throws you off balance. So what we have to learn is once we drop the kettlebell, we shift our body weight. I'll lean back, I'll wait for the arm to reconnect, it connects, I go into the backswing and back up. So use your upper body as well. Instead of this, we are using leverage. And now, one of my favorite exercises, the jerk. And here's the biggest mistake that beginners make with the jerk. It's so fascinating. Let me demonstrate the exercise first. This is what the jerk looks like. So watch the knees and the hips. Now, as you can see with the jerk, bell comes up and I fall into a second dip. Catching the weight, reducing the distance, and then I stand up. Major issue is beginners do not understand how to absorb the force and the energy. So instead of doing this, watch, beginners do this. Right? So what you're doing is you are trying to muscle your way through the jerk. And it comes from the fact that people are not even used to jumping. So if I land, energy is created and my muscles have to absorb it, not fight against it. So instead of doing this, this is the wrong way to do it. No, explosive, fast, absorb. Now, one of the final mistakes is with the windmill. Now, the windmill is a tricky one, but it's a great exercise to open up this area, the midsection. Great mobility, and actually requires some strong shoulders. Now, this is what the windmill looks like. Watch. And the biggest mistake is you trying to think that you have to bend over, right? And so you're falling over because you have no counterbalancing from your hips. So how do we change this? By thinking, all right, right arm, both toes look to the left side, and now I rotate around my axis, I look up, and I reach for the floor, and I come back up, rotate again. Now, the major point that I'm going to cover now is mistake number 12. Breathing. Now, when it comes to breathing, again, I could make a whole video about breathing, but what I'm going to focus on is the exhale. So when you work with kettlebells, you want to properly exhale. It's a rhythm-based timing mechanism between your diaphragm and the movement itself. So what you don't want to do, worst mistake is this, watch. No proper breathing. If you breathe like this, there might be heart problems around the corner. Instead, work with the exercise. Let's check out the clean and press, for example. Watch and listen. That's 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I exhale 5 times. And I exhale from here, right this portion of the neck. This is where it comes from. And now listen. And now this leads me into my final mistake, and that is pacing. Some of you are sometimes mentioning in the comments, Gregory, why do you rest so long? For example, if I do a goblet squat and I rest in the bottom of the squat, or I rest in the erect position, or I rest overhead. This is called pacing. Pacing means do not kill yourself when you train with the kettlebell. Intensity is fine. If you're advanced and you can handle it, it's fine. But still you want to focus on what we call RPM, reps per minute. So if I use pacing very fast with a snatch, it goes like this. Now this burns me out very quick. But since I want to work continuously in a lot of my workouts, I pace myself. So watch as the kettlebell reaches the top and I breathe a little bit longer. And these, ladies and gentlemen, are the 13 kettlebell mistakes that you have to correct. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, clean and press that like and subscribe button and share with a friend who's interested in kettlebells. And if you made it this far, download my free ebook. It's called The Kettlebell Code. It's in the first link in the description. Listen, if you're over 40, 50, or 60, you don't have a lot of time, but you want to take care of your fitness, this is where the kettlebell, this bad boy, comes in. And I'm going to show you how to get started with kettlebells in my free ebook. So what are you waiting for? Download it right now. It's 100% free.